What's up, you guys? It's Dene. She speaks, and this is Wake Up, Get Your Coffee.
I think it's time to wake it up. Wake up, wake up.
I know it's late. Y'all probably been up. Y'all probably at work. But look, I was sick, and I'm determined to stick to my Tuesdays. But today I wanted to talk about a scripture that I read this morning. It's Jude 1:24. It's the end of the chapter after all this battle and God bringing all his holy people down and casting judgment on Baal and all the people who were doing bad. Then Jude is like, but now unto him who's able to keep me from stumbling and to present me in his presence without blemish, in the glory of his presence. Can't forget that. In the glory of his presence without blemish. And this morning when I read that, I was like, God, this is so on point right now with my life. And I started to ask myself, like, God, do I really believe that you're able to keep me from stumbling? Because sometimes in my actions, I don't show that I believe that you're able to keep me from stumbling. So my question to you today is, do you believe that God is able to do what he said he can do? Do you believe his word? Do you believe his character? Because let me tell you something. The Hebrew boys, I talked about that last week. It's an ongoing thing. The Hebrew boys, they believed that God was who he said he was, to the point that they knew, God, I know you can deliver us, but even if you do not, you are still God. They had that revelation in their mind. Like, I know you can deliver me, but even if you don't, you're still God. Is God still God if he don't give you that man? Is God still God if he don't give you that woman? Is God still God if he don't give you the millions? Is God still God if he don't make your song booming and popping? Is God still God if he don't pay them bills that you looking at right now and save your house and save your credit? Is he still God? And the reason why I ask that question is because I'm asking myself this question too. Like, God, are you still God? And the answer is, you are still God. And a lot of times the things that we worry about, God can snap his fingers and change. But clearly there's something that he wants us to learn. It's something he wants us to hear and receive. You see, God, to me, God is like a TV. The thing about a TV is always playing. But whether you can hear that TV or not depends on you. I can press power and tune into the TV, or I can power it off and tune off. You have to be tuned into God. You have to keep the power on and be tuned into him to really hear what he's trying to say. And a lot of times I feel like Thomas, God, I believe, but help my unbelief. And when you say things like that, he begins to show you your unbelief. And in this season, I believe that my unbelief has been tested. Like, okay, I'm going to strip this away from you. I'm going to strip this away from you. Or I'm going to allow you to go through this and see if you still believe that I am God. And see if you still have the faith that you... I want to create I'm going to give you a gift of unshakable faith. How are you going to get it? I'm going to put you in situation that causes you to have unshakable faith. And let me tell you, it's not fun. It don't feel good, and it's not always happy-go-lucky, and you don't always believe, because a lot of us, we are like Thomas. We believe, but God, you got to help our unbelief, and this is God helping our unbelief in this season. I believe that we don't even understand how the love that God has for us. He said that he counted every hair on our head. If we can understand that love that God has for us, we can understand that everything is going to work out for our good. It won't be just a cliche scripture anymore. That everything will work out for our good, because we will understand that, I got this baby little teddy bear right here, but he got a gigantic, humongous teddy bear that can talk, walk, and dance and bring me money. You get what I'm saying? But we hold on to things of this world so tightly, and we have these goals, and we have these things that are sometimes rooted in worldly desires, like being married at a certain time, having kids at a certain time, feeling like you have to be financially ready for things and have money in the bank to be accomplished. A lot of those things are all worldly things, and God is like, I want to give you something more. I want to give you spiritual depth and spiritual fulfillment. And I feel like in this season, that's where I'm at. And let me tell you, the minute I came upon that revelation, which was just last night, I feel like I've came upon the revelation, but I really received it last night. I felt like things started to move. It was almost as if God was like, I am not going to move you from this until you get what it is that I'm trying to tell you. So today, ask yourself, do you believe that God is who he say he is?